Well, good afternoon, everyone. Actually a sizable crowd here in studio, and obviously we can see our colleagues in Atlanta. I'm John Meduco, president of Connecticut State Community College, and definitely happy and honored and inspired today. That's pretty historic. And an MOU signing between the historic Morehouse College and our community college here in Connecticut. I first want to give many thanks and praise to Dr. Duncan Harris, who initiated the partnership at the previous Capital Community College, now part of CT State Community College, in terms of the bridge to Morehouse and really establishing pathways for men of color to really advance the four-year institutions and really fulfill their dreams. To my left is our provost, Dr. Levy Brown, who's a great leader who hails from North Carolina. So again, we have a lot of Southern hospitality in this shot right now. But again, why we're doing this, I'm big on the why. At CT State, we're big on establishing opportunities for our students and pathways, not only for their upward mobility, both economically and socially, but more importantly, here in Connecticut, we know that if we provide the conditions that are suitable for our students, they can thrive. Right, and not only as individuals, but really thrive in their respective communities. So this is a big deal. When it comes to Morehouse College, personally, my siblings and I, we were born at an HBCU. My parents attended the HBCU. HBCUs, like Morehouse College, inherently believe in the success of their students. So prior to DEI initiatives, prior to mandates, both locally and federally, Morehouse College, right, had established that bar of excellence, but also a community that truly inspires professionals and excellence, not only in the past, but in the future. So really honored to be here today. President Thomas, to you and your entire team, really honored to see you and meet you and for your role in this very historic partnership. So again, just kudos to you, right? Kudos to the entire Morehouse College community. And we know that our students will thrive, not if, but when they transfer and continue their studies at your fine institution.
Thank you, President Maduko, for your comments. It's a great privilege for us to initiate this partnership with Connecticut State Community College. And I know a good deal about Connecticut, given time I spent there in school. And various other connections I have to colleges in Connecticut. With me in the room are actually the individuals who orchestrated this, so I want to give them their proper recognition. Directly across from me, you have our provost, Kendrick Brown. You also have next to him Des Portier, our head of admissions. And next to me, you have Delbert Snowden, who is my chief of staff. And before that was our director of admissions. And just to give you the broader picture of it, several years ago, we started to think about how do we increase the likelihood that we will find the best Black male talent available in the country. Also to think about the fact that many African-American men don't go straight to four-year colleges.
Yep.
And that also is important to us because in some ways that helps them to bend the cost curve of getting a four-year education. But at the end of the day, very talented young men can graduate from a place like Morehouse and have the extraordinary paths of opportunity that our graduates have forged and continue to forge, in particular in areas that are STEM related, in the liberal arts, as well as in business. And so we've been on a very deliberate mission to identify the most outstanding community colleges in the country that also have a reputation for serving Black men well, and creating these kinds of partnerships. That's the way we think of it, as a partnership.
Absolutely.
I know it's, the documents say that it's an agreement, an articulation agreement, like a contract. But for us, we really see these as partnerships that will allow us to engage your students early before they even apply at Morehouse, to put Morehouse on their screen so that they understand what they need to do at Connecticut State Community College before they get here to come here and thrive. And I know later we will see a few of your students who've already introduced themselves to me, and they are exactly the kind of young men that we're looking for and that we want ultimately to have the stamp of Morehouse, which we describe as being a Morehouse man.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us in this effort to create more opportunity and more connection among Black men.
Absolutely. Well said. Thank you as well. Thank you so much. Proud moment.
For me, this is a very proud moment to be able to provide this opportunity, this throughway, not even a highway, a throughway from Connecticut to Georgia, and in particular from CT State Community College to the preeminent institution for the preparation of Black male scholars, Morehouse College. And so what many folks may not be aware of is that when we came up with this partnership, it actually served as a beacon of light to Black male scholars in our region who started to come to Capital Community College because it was a way to get to Atlanta and to Morehouse. And who I have next to me are Elijah and John. And this time next year, they'll be studying and having just come back from Thanksgiving break, and in your classrooms in Atlanta. And I will do everything that's required to ensure that they're there this time next year. And so this is once again a momentous occasion with a lot of symbolism, and represents a commitment to ensure that Black male scholars in our state have access and opportunity with appropriate support to come to the hallowed halls of Morehouse, like so many before them. And so there's a lot of symbolism in what this signing represents. Connecticut State Community College is the largest community college in the tri-state and New England area. And now it won't just be aspiring males from Hartford that will have access, but it'll be through the entire institution. And so we know what that means as it relates to a North Star for young men coming to this community college. And so once again, it's an extreme delight. It's good and noble work, and I'm so excited that we will be entering into this arrangement. So I just wanted to thank you on behalf of all of the young men that will benefit from this program.
I just want to say thank you to Dr. Harris, CT State College, just for this amazing opportunity. I know personally, to me and my family, this means a lot. Unlike most of the people in the program, I took a little time off of high school before I went back to college. And I only went back to college because of this opportunity. Being someone who's older, we didn't have something like this to guarantee us access to an amazing institution, just like Morehouse College. So I'm taking my opportunity now that I have it with CT State and Morehouse College to pursue education to the fullest. Eventually, I'll be one of your proud alum who is a doctor serving as a psychiatrist to our Black and brown communities.
All right, hello again. I'm Elijah. I want to say thank you to Dr. Harris, Dr. Coleman, Mr. Ward, and all of CT State for allowing us to be able to participate in this program This program has been an eye-opener to me, to say the least. Coming from a predominantly white school and going to predominantly white schools for majority of my educational career, and having to hear about kids going to various different places kind of had me confused as to what I wanted to do for myself. Once I heard that this program, the Bridge to Morehouse program that was offered through Capital at the time, was given to me, I took it, full force. And with my parents, my dad and my mom right beside me, they're my biggest fans throughout the whole process. And so I just wanted to say, again, thank you. And I wanted this to serve as a message to, individuals like me, who look like me, that miracles do happen, such as this. And so, thank you.
Okay, so I'm officially signing this historic partnership between Connecticut State Community College and Morehouse College to establish pathways and opportunities for both academic and economic and social mobility. Definitely happy. So let me add my signature, and then I will pass it to our provost. Okay, Mr. Provost.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, well, it's with great honor and anticipation of great things to come that I will add my signature to this agreement for partnership to increase the opportunities for young Black men to come to Morehouse and thrive. So, and I will pass it to Provost Kendrick Brown and his signature.
Very happy to do so.
All right, so it's official. Okay.